Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to revisit the SAR 9 from SAR USA. So back in June, SAR USA sent me out one of their SAR 9 pistols to do some testing with. And I did my first video with it, and that'll be linked up right over here. And now I've got it up to 2,500 round count, and I want to talk a little about the experience with that and my thoughts on it. So right off the bat, in my first video, I did have some issues with it feeding some SIG V-Crown and the Telos 9mm lightweight ammo, which in turn I tried that in a few other full-size guns and it doesn't feed at all. My 320, you might as just forget it. It may be worse than this one. So yeah, it's not the gun, it's the ammo on that. And the SIG V-Crown, I had one round hang up on the feed ramp and I shot a full box of it through it and never had it happen again, but it concerned me enough that I wouldn't carry the V-Crown in it personally myself. But it's functioned fine with everything else I've ran through it, and I've ran just about every practice ammo I could buy through it. And I've also ran several boxes of the Hornady Critical Defense through it, and it functioned flawlessly with those also. Now, I did do some upgrades to this. Galloway Precision sent me out one of their triggers for it, and I'll link to that up here also, to a video on that. They sent me out one of their triggers and a spring kit, and I ordered the mag extension from them. And the mag extension, I didn't have good luck with it. As soon as I put it on, I ran it, and anytime it got to about 5 rounds left in the magazine, it was failing to feed and stuff like that. And I pulled the magazine extension off and it ran flawlessly, so it just didn't like that magazine extension for whatever reason. But their trigger and their reduced power spring set is great. That trigger is just wonderful in this, and I would highly recommend, if you have a SAR 9, getting one of their triggers. Now, the trigger pull out of the box on the SAR wasn't bad. It was a little gritty, but that cleared up through the first couple hundred rounds, and it's been great. But then when I upgraded this other trigger, I really enjoyed even more. This gun is just super accurate. It's so much fun to shoot. Now, from the first time I even handled this gun at NRAM till now, this is one of my favorite polymer guns I've ever held. It just, the way it fits your hand is just excellent. The grip is just great on this gun. And I still have it with the panels and backstrap that came on it. I don't know which size they are, I don't even remember now. I think it's a mediums. But it just fits my hand wonderfully, and the gun just feels great. If I had any complaints about the looks of the gun, it would only be their little red insert they put on the grip panel that says SAR 9 on it. I could do without that, but other than that, I really have no complaints at all about the gun. The looks, the feel, anything like that, it's great. Now, the gun has been super accurate. I've taken it out to 50, 75, even 100 yards and can still hit a silhouette target with it, no problems. It's extremely fun to shoot. So far, I've just been pleased as can be with this gun. I mean, 2,500 rounds in and really had zero issues with it. I just can't complain on anything about the gun. And, you know, I was shocked. I really was. I didn't think it would be nearly the gun it is. Now, I know in the comments on my original video on this gun that a couple people said that they had issues with theirs whenever they received it, that it didn't run properly and all that. Like I said, this one has been flawless. I tried to be as honest as I can about the malfunctions it had. Like I said, there was one with the SIG V-Crown, and it didn't like the Telos ammo. And then when I put the mag extension on there from Galloway, it didn't like that at all. But other than that, the gun has not malfunctioned once. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just got a good one, maybe there's bad ones, but with my experience with it, I would recommend it highly. And I have heard some people say that you should run the 124 grain through it first till it gets broke in good. I didn't. I ran 115 through it from the start, and I've ran 124 and 147 grain through it now. But the main ammo I ran through it was all 115 grain because it's cheap, and I was trying to put 2,500 rounds through it, to be honest. And like I mentioned in my first video, the one they sent me is the one without the manual safety, which is a giant plus to me. So yeah, if you've seen the SARs and you're interested in them, I can't say anything bad about it. Go get one, try it, see if you like it. I think you will. And if you do buy one or own one already, check out Galloway Precision. They're making some cool stuff for them. I'm sure they're adding stuff all the time. I know they have some holsters for them. They have the reduced power spring kits. They have the triggers for them, and they have the mag extensions, but I'm not going to recommend the mag extensions. I was not pleased with mine. And maybe that was just my luck, but other than that, their stuff's been spot on. Their trigger and their spring kits are great. So yeah, check them out if you own one. And like I said, I really can't say anything bad about the gun, and I can't really say enough good about it. It's really a nice shooting gun. So yeah, definitely check out SAR USA. Check out Galloway Precision. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you think someone else will, share it out. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. We'll see you next time.